afternoon, I am joined by the one and only Director General, National AIDS Council, Dr. Kebby Musokotwane. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, now Director, you've seen here this seat where I was sitting. It's the youths and the young people. The way you're sitting, you're making me feel like you're on a director's table. And now I'm beginning to think, am I worthy of it? Can you please smile for me and the young people?
No, you've actually made me laugh.
Yes, please. But just to get started, while let's in the same spirit. Probably the young people are wondering, we've been hearing of Dr. Kebby Musokotwane. Who is he? So just in a,
Right. Well, Dr. Kebby Musokotwane is a Zambian. I'm from Kazungula. I've worked within the health landscape for close to 3 decades now. I've had different positions throughout the Ministry of Health. I've worked for the US government, I worked for CDC, I worked for the UN, I worked for UNICEF. I did a full round. Now I'm back with the government, working for the National AIDS Council for the past 2 years.
Am I welcome to knock at your doors when I say you inspire me? Can you please just run me through how you managed to navigate through all those countries and, am I welcome?
Open door policy. Whenever you feel like, please feel free. You know where the National AIDS Council is anytime. You can come through.
You just assure us that you are not going to get HIV testings there and then because we might get too depressed.
We will offer it to you. If you don't want it, but we will definitely offer it.
Great. We are here at the RAHi 2025, of course, the long-awaited. People were so much in suspense, and it gives us great honor as young people to see our generals, the honorables, coming and just participate and be part of this event that we have, which is the Regional Adolescent Health Endeavor. Now, how has been the RAHi experience for you so far? Of course, it hasn't been in days. It's literally just in its early hours.
Right.
How has it been so far? Do you feel this is something that the youth should continue doing? As a leader and a parent, would you stand to say this is something that we ought to continue doing because it has yielded positive results?
You don't believe it or not, a meeting like this, and this is the second I'm attending, and it does give, you call us old people. I would like to refer myself as a bit older person.
I can see the gray hair, so.
Of course, but it does give us impetus as well. Just as I've explained my role, it gives us perspective, seeing how well organized your constituency is, and then of course the learning is not only from the elderly people to you. We're actually learning a lot from new people to us, and obviously what we are learning is fused into what we are doing on a daily basis. As it has been mentioned, as we run programs now, we're not running programs just for ourselves. We're running programs using the ideas that are coming from the youth.
Okay.
Yeah. Looking forward to the next one next year.
We're looking forward to seeing you there. As a Director General, National AIDS Council, I believe you have quite a number of projects that you have been a part of in regards to curbing the issues that the young people are facing. Do you think the response has been positive, and has it been impactful? And what do we look forward to see from the National AIDS Council?
I think it has been very, very good. I've had an extremely good working relationship with Siwo and his team. We've actually been part of the organizers for RAHi since I joined for quite some time now. Yeah. And this is a pledge that we shall continue working with RAHi. For us, obviously, if you look at our landscape, our epidemic currently, the new infections that we've had, and the majority of them are coming from adolescent and young people. So obviously this is a constituency that extremely interests us, because our vision obviously is to drop the incidence rates as much as possible. So addressing the issues that have to do with young people are at the core of what we are doing currently.
Beautiful. And how has been the response so far?
The response, I think, has been very good. But like most things, obviously, it can be better. I think that instead of holding, yes, you've had the district conferences, you've had the provincial conference, and this national one. I think that we can do more.
So when you say it can be better, what is it that you think is missing to push on they can do better?
You see the energy, that the singing and the shouting that I saw here today, if we can maintain that 365 days a year, that would be fantastic.
Okay.
If we can find innovative ways of keeping the youth engaged 24/7, that would be fantastic.
This is the 5th edition of the Regional Adolescent Indaba. Of course, starting up as a Lusaka conference, now into the regional, where we have different countries coming on board, and different, youths representing different countries. How and what impact do you see has been captured in the events of running the RAHi now, and what is it that you would love to see in the future by holding this event?
I think clearly, you've got youths coming from Namibia, from Botswana, from around. So that cross-pollination, because the experiences that the Zambian youth, yes, they may be similar, but there'll be differences.
Exactly.
A youth that comes from Namibia may teach you something.
That's right.
So that cross-pollination of ideas, I think, is a fantastic idea. Especially if you're talking about regionally, the SADC region, it really symbolizes people coming together as a community. Yes, there are countries around, but it really shows that we are one people. These borders that we have are just imaginary lines. Otherwise, we're one and the same person. So I think that's one of the things that are so symbolic about this meeting.
Okay, and in the future, what is you looking at when it comes to the RAHi? Do you have any future projection about the RAHi?
You guys call the shots, and you call the shots, and we're here to support you.
So whatever we bring to you, you will support?
We will support.
Fix it in the hands.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, before I let you go, this is my culture.
Okay.
There's always a message that a father has, right in his heart, sometimes in his mind, sometimes from emotions.
Right.
You just want to speak to your child. Now, at this point, you're a father, you are a director, and an inspiration to somebody that is watching you right here.
Right.
What is that one message that you have for them?
Right now, one of my biggest passions is HIV prevention, as I mentioned. And I needed to send this message that even as we are moving towards a very scientific, medically driven way of preventing HIV, you've heard about the long-acting lenacapavir, you've heard about cabotegravir. Nothing beats listening to the people that have been there before you. So listening to the elders, listening to your parents. Obviously, there's a certain age group you cannot pitch condoms to. For example, an adolescent that is 11 years old.
But the 11 years olds are getting pregnant.
I know.
Sorry, I disturbed you.
No. Yeah, and you're very correct. So it is now us going back to that culture where we sit down and talk freely with our youths and have that open door policy and have that interaction, so that delaying a sexual debut is something that's extremely important. Abstaining from sex is something that is extremely important, and that's 100% prevention of HIV. Once somebody then gets sexually active, then you go into condom. Condom obviously is the cheapest way of preventing HIV. Before you look at all of these other issues, the oral PrEP and injectable PrEPs and things like that. So I think just looking at whether it is female or male, looking at how a child or a youth can go through life with as little disturbance as possible, because obviously if you got married, if you got pregnant, it disturbs a lot of things along the way. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
That's the heart to heart?
Yep.
Okay. At that point, my father has spoken, you and I have heard. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this particular episode. Join us for more. But what I have seen and what I have heard, they are not going to leave us. RAHi, my friends, you've heard. Secondly, he said Ubuntu. Let's keep growing together as young people and be the center of the change that we want to see.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.